Asha Degree Part 2, The Dedman Family. These pictures are for educational purposes. None of the parties mentioned have been charged. All parties are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. The Dedman family's lawyer, David Teddy, has denied his clients knowing anything or having anything to do with Asha's disappearance. With that being said, as I mentioned, the Dedman family owned and operated a nursing facility where Russell was a patient. Roy Lee Dedman and Connie Elliott Dedman have 3 daughters named Lizzie Grace Dedman Foster, Sarah Gwen Dedman Capel, and Annalie Victoria Dedman Ramirez. With this DNA match from Asha's backpack leading to Annalie, authorities were able to execute warrants in September of 2024. According to the September 2024 warrants, a former employee at the facility told investigators that Roy would send his teenage daughter Lizzie to transport patients from Bruton Hospital to the care homes. This witness also revealed that Lizzie would drive an unreliable car and the route she would take involved taking Highway 18, the same highway Asha was last seen alive at. During their search, the Cleveland County Police seized a 1964 AMC Rambler from the property belonging to the Dedman family. A warrant to search the phones of Lizzie Grace Dedman Foster, Sarah Gwen Dedman Capel, and Roy Lee Dedman has been executed. Lizzie was just 16, Sarah 15, and Annalie was 13 when Asha went missing. The same warrant states that it is believed Asha was a victim of a homicide and her body is being concealed. The Dedman home on Cherryville Road is about 4 miles where Asha was last seen alive. This home is also believed to be the home where the Dedman family resided in during this time. The care facility is about 15 miles away where Asha was last seen. The reason the parents were named as suspects in Asha's case is because since they were minors when it happened, investigators believed adult assistance from their parents would have been necessary in the execution or concealment of a crime. Roy and Connie are now in their 80s. They are still legally married, although they live in separate homes. Lizzie moved to Texas. Sarah still resides in Shelby, North Carolina. Annalie resides in Charlotte, North Carolina. A friend of Lizzie's claims they frequented bars and parties in the early 2000s. This witness claims that in one of those parties, a drunk and crying Lizzie admitted to killing Asha. Sarah, her sister, hears this, grabs her by the face, and tells her to shut the F up. The warrant also reveals that Lizzie told investigators, "If my dad did it, he did it, but I had nothing to do with it." The search warrants executed in September reveal the following text messages. On September 10, 2024, Sarah sent Lizzie a text saying, "Dad is probably going to be a huge suspect." On September 11, 2024, Annalie sent Lizzie a text saying, "Lizzie, you don't need to be talking to anyone. I'm at the lawyer's office." On September 29, 2024, Lizzie texted Sarah, "What's gonna happen to me since I wouldn't talk to them? I'm afraid it's going to get worse. Do what Dad says." It is also reported that a resident living in one of the Dedman properties being searched said Roy had 3 rooms in the house that were padlocked. During the search, it was disclosed that Roy Dedman had 29 vehicles registered in his name. 3 green vehicles and 1 red truck were seen at the property. Computers, laptops, cell phones, cameras, electronics, a smartwatch, SD cards, notebooks, journals, and a human tooth in a Ziploc bag were seized by law enforcement. At a different property, police seized the green AMC Rambler, a .22 caliber rifle, black trash bags, cell phones, documents containing the name Russell Underhill, disposable cameras, films, VHS tapes, journals written by Roy's daughters, jeans, kids' clothing, and more documents. Fun fact, DNA can be retrieved from baby teeth, and I hope to God that this baby tooth the police seized from the Dedmon property was one of their kids. They've been holding on for happy memories. But if I'm being completely honest, the fact they seized VHS tapes does not leave a warm, fuzzy feeling inside of me. They also retrieved computer hard drives, a laptop, a tablet, floppy disks from Connie's home. Police also seized Annalee's BlackBerry cell phone. From the Northbrook Rest Home in Vail, North Carolina, police took documents about Russell Underhill, a photo, earrings, and a gray Jaguar. I will say this again until it is no longer true that nobody has been formally charged with the disappearance of Asha Degree, and all parties mentioned are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. If you knew the Dedmon family growing up, hung out, or were friends with the Dedmon girls, especially in the early 2000s, please contact police immediately. You may know something that can help solve this case. Today, Asha would have been 34 years old. The Cleveland County Sheriff's Office believes Asha Degree was a victim of homicide and her body is being concealed. Asha's body has never been found. Thank you so much for coming down the rabbit hole where I currently live. As always, I accept and respect your opinions. If you'd like a copy of my notes, want to share your thoughts, or have a case in mind you'd like me to cover, please email yayareahousewife@gmail.com. I'll see you chismosas y chismosos in the next video. Bye.